Guys, how's it going? Cole here from North Coast Constrictors. So today's Friday afternoon. I got home from work and I've paired up my snakes that I've got planned for the weekend. I breed from a Friday night or Friday afternoon until a Monday morning. Or if I've got a male that's breeding with more than 5 females, I will wait to see if I have a visual lock in 24 hours, and if they're unlocked, then I will take him out, and in that same weekend I will pair him with another female and hopefully see a visual lock, and then I'll give him 5 days off. Take him out on a Monday, put him back in his tub, feed him on a Wednesday. All the males, they all follow the same routine. But if a male is going in with a female and he's only going in with, if he let's say he's going with 2 or 3 or 4 females, I'll leave him in with that female for the whole weekend, from Friday right through until Monday. And if I see multiple locks, I see multiple locks. If a snake is going with 6 or 7 females, he has to be big enough, in excess of 1,000 grams, 1,100 grams. Which is what I'm doing. I do have a desert ghost that is around the 1,100 gram mark, who's pairing up to about 6 or 7 females. So currently he is in with my yellow belly genetic stripe, but you're going to see that on the clips that follow. This is just an introduction. I've done the pairings, I've recorded the pairings, I've recorded the introduction and how I introduce the males to the females. And if once I see a visual lock on that male, if he unlocks within 24 hours, I will then take him out and I will put him the same weekend with another female that is on the roster. I will only need to see one visual lock from that male, so that I don't wear the male out over the next 4, 5, 6 months, because he's got a lot of females to go with. However, he is in great shape. He's weighing over 1,000 grams. He can handle 7 females without a problem, but I only need to see one visual lock, because what I want to do is I want to lock him and then put him with another female, see another lock, and then I want him to have 5 days off. And after 2 days of being off, I'll offer him a meal. He always eats. He has another 2 days to recover and digest that rat. And then on the Friday, because that'll be on the Wednesday, he eats. On the Friday, I will introduce him to another female. The rest of the males, they just go in once a week on a Friday, because they don't have 6 or 7 females to breed. They've got 2, 3, 4, or 5. So guys, enjoy the video. I hope you like what you see. You'll see how I introduce the males to the females. You'll also see some first-time pairings. There's 2 very special pairings that you're going to see on this upcoming video. One of the males is the world's first. He did pair up last weekend as well. Yeah, guys, enjoy. And yeah, let's just do the mental gymnastics in your head and see what we're going for here. See the hits, the double hits we're going for, and also the visuals that we're going for. Very, very exciting project this year. And also you'll see when you watch the video the exciting building blocks for projects for 2 years time, 3 years time, and 4 years time. Just some of the building blocks, because obviously there's a lot more females here to pair these males up to. A lot of these males have got an average of 4 females to go with. So each weekend they're going in with a different female. So all of those females will have offspring, and then we'll take those hatchlings when they're breeding ready, and we'll be breeding them back together. And some of those projects are really, really insane. Okay, so guys, yeah, I hope you enjoy and check out these pairings. Okay, so this is a very special project. This is a newbie for me. There's my female who wants to get out, and this is the boy, and I'm gonna have to just make sure, hey sweetheart, I've got a boykie in there for you. Now let's just see how this goes. And what I'm doing here is I've introduced a male desert ghost to a female yellow belly genetic stripe. She is a first year breeder. She is weighing 1,750 grams. It'll be her first season. Hey, sweetheart. And this boy, well, he's 5 years old and he's produced 3 clutches. He locks up every time. And my aim here is to get double hits. 100% hit Axanthic, 100% hit genetic stripe, and then obviously she's got yellow belly in her as well. So yellow belly 100% hit Axanthic, sorry, yellow belly 100% hit genetic stripe, 100% hit desert ghosts, and then the future building block for something very special. Okay, so here's another project that is a 100% het clown female, and this boy here is my Fireblade clown. In fact, if he cooperates, I'm going to introduce them together now for the first time. I'm taking the nice slow approach and letting him enter the female's domain on his own terms. I know there's poop in the tub, guys, but a dirty tub, it's actually a good thing when breeding because of the pheromones in the poop. There's no such, obviously, you know, keep your tubs as clean as possible, but when you're pairing up, a little bit of poop inside the tub, there's nothing wrong with it. And yeah, and this is a beautiful example of a Fireblade clown male and a 100% het clown female. And this will be the first time that these guys have been introduced to each other and will hopefully lock up. It's Friday afternoon. I do my pairings over the weekend, so let's give these guys some privacy and hope we have a lock. And now let's move on to the next. Okay, so this next pairing is a female Enchi, 100% het pard. She's a first year breeder. Yes, a little bit of poop. I've purposely kept it in there. And she's getting introduced to this yellow belly pard male sire. He is a first year breeder. She is a first year breeder. And the pairing here will be yellow belly pard male to Enchi 100% het pard female. Hopefully we get a lock, and the goal is to produce yellow belly Enchi pards. So let's give them some privacy and let's hope for a lock. Okay, now this is an interesting project. That is something that I just decided to do yesterday. Now the female that is in there is a harpo, a visual harpo. Okay, she is about 7 years old. She's a proven breeder. And I am introducing to her a blackhead pinstripe 100% het harpo male. He's a first year breeder. He's weighing 849 grams. And as I say, he's a blackhead pinstripe 100% het harpo, and she is a visual harpo female. This is his first year breeding, and it's about her 5th year. So let's hope and see if we have a lock. So him being 100% harpo, het harpo, and her being a visual harpo, hopefully we get blackhead pinstripe harpos. Okay, so this is the next pairing. What we've got here is a female, 66% het lavender albino, 66% het clown, 50% het pard. And I'm trying to prove her out. So what I'm doing is I am introducing a visual Dreamsicle male to her, powerhouse breeding boy. a visual lavender albino pard male. She is a first-year breeder. He is a second-year breeder. This will be her first introduction to a male. And I'm letting him go in at his pace. I'm monitoring everything to make sure there's no issues. She's not quite certain what's going on, but that's because she's never been in a tub with a male. So obviously we are working on the Dreamsicle project on this one, and let's hope we have a lock over the weekend. Okay, now this is a very special project to me because the female that I'm about to pair up here is the very first snake, very first ball python that I ever bought. It was a pet for my son. It's just a normal wild type. However, I suspect that she's 100% het pard or 100% het clown or both. So she's just a normal. She's just marked as a normal. This is the first time she's going to be introduced to a male. And I'm pairing her to my clown 100% het pard male. His name is Achilles. And she's a normal, but I do think she's het for something. She's either het for clown or pard. I think she's got, I did think I saw pard markers on her, but I can't be certain. So this will be her first year breeding. She is sitting at 1,924 grams. He is sitting at approximately 1,000 grams. And if anything, we'll get 100% het clowns out of this. And if we are lucky and she proves out, we'll get pard 100% het clowns. Or sorry, yeah, because he's 100% het pard. So let's try and let's hope we get a lock. It's the only way to try and prove a snake out. If you think they clown or pard or whatever, I think she might be het for pard. He's 100% het for pard, and he's a visual clown. So at the very worst, we'll have 100% het clown babies there. Hopefully, if he's 100% het pard as well. So if she is het pard, hopefully we get clown pard, or yeah. So we'll just see. Time will tell. Let's hope we have a lockup over the weekend. Okay, so this project is another clown project. This is another 100% het clown female. And we are pairing her up to a visual banana clown male. This is his first year breeding. This is his first season. He's a little hesitant to go in. I'm trying to do this where I let the snakes go in at their own pace. She has not bred yet. There's one of them. All the new smells. And it's a visual banana clown to a 100% het clown female. She's weighing 2.2 kgs. And he is weighing approximately 950 kgs. And we'll see if they can make some magic over the weekend for us. And hopefully get some visual banana clowns. Okay, so this is also a very special project here. This female is an Axanthic super pastel spider. And she is going with this boy here, which is a world's first. This is an Axanthic Super Phantom GHI. He is a first-time breeder. And we'll see how... Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place here. He's also a bit all over the place. And she can be a bit fasty, this one. I'm trying to Hello you. There is a boy in there for you. Sorry. There he is. Let me get on my step ladder here. So I'm introducing these guys for the first time. And this is an experiment. We don't know what we're going to get from here, but an Axanthic Super Phantom GHI male, which is the world's first, pairing to a Super Pastel Axanthic Spider female. And let's hope we get some beautiful babies from those two. Okay, so this is a pairing I wanted to do last weekend, but this boy was in the shed. Well, not this boy. This girl is a 100% double het Axanthic pod, and she is going to be paired to this visual Axanthic pod male who is a first-year breeder. And I'm going to be introducing him to this female for the very first time now. She is about 3,500 grams. He is sitting between, I would say, 750 to 760 grams at the moment. But as you can see, he's in great condition. He is a first-time breeder. She is not. I have two of these females. This is the other one here. They are sisters. One of them is the mother to this boy. One of them is the aunt. And this boy is planned to pair with both of these to produce more visual, I like to call them lightning pods. So let's hope that we have a lock and that we produce lightning pods out of this. Guys, this is classic mating calls here. Look at the wagging of the tail. This is a first-time breeder. You would have seen a few minutes ago me introducing this desert ghost male to this female yellow belly genetic stripe. So those tail flicks, I heard noises in the tub, and those tail flicks are basically a sign to him that she wants to lock. This is a very special project. This is just a stepping stone. No, I don't want to distract her now. Let me try and get her back in there. I just wanted to observe what the knocking noise was, and as I suspected, it was her tail flicking side to side. Anyway, and as you can see, I've put the pink tags onto the tubs where the females have males. That's what I do to show pairing. Now, over here, this is a pairing I did last night, and they did lock. This is an Axanthic pastel pinstripe female. They might still be locked up. Yes, they are locked up there. And I paired this male to this female last night, and that male is an Axanthic Super Pastel Yellow Belly. So that's a pretty cool pairing, that. And they were paired last night and they locked up. And they've been locked ever since. Okay guys, so those are the locks, and it's Friday afternoon. It's about 4:30 now. We're going to leave those snakes to settle in and get acquainted with each other. Some of the first time breeders, we're going to see what happens. I'm going to probably come in here at about 9 o'clock tonight when I drop my temperatures, and I'll just have a little sneak peek inside each tub and see how things are going, and then that'll be it. And then the next time I check on the snakes will be tomorrow morning, when I come back into the snake room and I increase the temperatures. If you guys are wondering about the temperatures, increase, decrease, there's a whole video back. You scroll back into my videos and you can see why I drop my temperatures for the breeding season slightly. Stimulates follicle growth, but there's a whole video on that. So guys, let's hope and I don't know, do a rain dance, whatever, to the snake gods out there. Hope we get good locks. Hope we get healthy hatchlings. This is the very beginning of the breeding season. This is week 3 or week 4, weekend 4 of pairing up snakes for me. There's still a dozen females that haven't been introduced to a male yet. We have over 40 females to pair up. The snakes that I haven't paired yet are the ones that are just hovering a little bit. They're at weight, but I'm getting some more weight on them. And then the other ones that are really, really big and don't need any more weight. So it's the middle ones that I'm busy pairing at the moment. Okay, so the other ones don't, because usually when you pair up a male to a female, if the female's been off food, she starts going back on food. So there were 1 or 2 females that I really need them to start smashing food. They're all like around about the 15, 16, 100 gram mark. But introduce a male to them on this weekend, I can tell you now they're just going to start hitting rats like it's going out of fashion. And they won't see that male again for another 4 weeks. So 3 to 4 to 5 weeks, maybe even 6 weeks. And in that time, they can put on quite easily 100 grams, in 100 to 120 grams in that month, quite easily. So guys, anyway, that's it from us. Cole North Coast Constrictors. That was just a little pairing video. That's what we've got. That's what we're working with this weekend. And for sure, I'll keep you updated and do another video if we get some locks. Have a good weekend, everyone. Cheers.